Welcome everyone to the Victorian High Country, a place that has been testing the abilities of four-wheel drives for generations. Steep climbs, narrow ridgelines, rocky steps and water crossings that don't care what badge is on the bonnet. It is the perfect place to answer a simple question. Can an electrified four-wheel drive really handle the same terrain as a traditional diesel? Today, we've set our sights on finding out with a trio of electrified GWM four-wheel drives. The GWM Cannon Alpha PHEV you already know, having proved itself at one of the most challenging climbs in Australia, Birraclock Hill. Next up, the Tank 500 PHEV, the latest Hi4-T model to join the ranks here in Australia. Sharing its underpinnings with the Alpha PHEV, we knew it was going to be a winner. And finally, the newest entrant in the Hi4-T range, the Tank 300 PHEV, the ultimate version of GWM's impressive Tank 300. Due to arrive in Aussie showrooms in early 2026, we've got it here for an early look and a chance to prove itself ahead of the launch. We'll be taking on one of the most iconic routes in Australia, with a journey through the Crooked River track and onto Blue Rag Range track. Leading the charge in the Tank 300 PHEV is off-road expert Simon Christie from 4-Wheel Drive TV, bringing decades of real-world experience to one of Australia's most iconic tracks. The journey begins in Dargo, with the convoy assembling at the iconic Dargo Hotel. Many a patron and passerby are keen to know more about the vehicles and surprised to learn that each one is a powerful plug-in hybrid. Even our production crew are rolling in their kitted-out Cannon Alpha PHEV. Before setting off, we aired down, topped off the fuel tanks and completed final checks before heading into the high country. With the vehicles ready and the track waiting, it's time to leave town and head for the river. And probably a good time to learn a little bit more about the Hi4-T technology underpinning these vehicles.
There's a whole range of Hi4 technology that goes all the way through right to trucks. So you've got SUVs, serious four-wheel drives and trucking. The whole reason we're going for Hi4-T is that it's a proven and trusted old school mechanical four-wheel drive system that gives us the best of both worlds. It's maximum traction from every tyre for the drivetrain from the electric system or from the ICE motor. It's giving you the maximum amount of traction you can possibly get out of any system. The difference with Hi4-T is that you're combining modern technology as an electric motor with the old school four-wheel drive mechanical system, but it takes it further than that. Not only have you got the upgraded torque and power from the additional electric motor, and then you've got the ability to lock both the front and rear differentials for maximum cross differential traction across all four tyres. So you've got peak performance, allowing the torque and power from the engine, whether it's electric or the internal combustion engine, to allow you to drive easily over the toughest terrain.
We arrive at the Crooked River track, a track famous for its 35 water crossings. It's a relentless stretch of river entries and exits that demand skill and ability from both driver and vehicle alike. But it is no match for this PHEV convoy. With a wading depth of 700mm for the Tank 300 PHEV and 800mm for the Tank 500 PHEV and Cannon Alpha PHEV, these vehicles have the ability to tackle deep water with confidence and safety. There is a long-held myth that EVs and water do not mix, but GWM's Hi4-T system is engineered to handle everything a diesel four-wheel drive can and more. The Hi4-T battery systems are IP67 rated, a global quality standard certifying they are fully protected against dust ingress and capable of withstanding water submersion. Combined with a sealed electrical architecture, intelligent torque vectoring and a true mechanical four-wheel drive platform, water crossings become just another obstacle easily conquered. As the convoy rolls into the crossings one after another, the strength of these vehicles is clear. The Hi4-T system not only offering the benefits of low range and 3 mechanical locking diffs, front, centre and rear, but the added torque and response of the electric motor at low speed, ensuring instant response to throttle input. Hi4-T really is a no-compromise solution to electrification off-road, behaving like proper four-wheel drives because that is exactly what they are. The level of ability and refinement of the Tank 300 PHEV, Tank 500 PHEV and Cannon Alpha PHEV is impressive, soaking up rough terrain with ease, with smooth progress through flowing water and over slippery rocks. The water crossings, the depth and the constant in and out of the river simply have not fazed the vehicles at all. With the river section behind us, it is the perfect moment to stop and take stock.
When it comes to having confidence in the electrical system, when it comes to knowing 100% that you're safe in water, you're safe off-road, you're safe anywhere you go, these things are actually IP67 rated. And that is a global rating for water and dust ingress. It means that you can spend 30 minutes 1 metre underwater with this battery and you've got no issues at all. They're safe and you can have the confidence in the system.
After some wheeling, it's time to relax, enjoy a cuppa and fry up some bacon and eggs that have been chilling in the car fridge all day. On this occasion, it is the Cannon Alpha Hi4-T plug-in hybrid being used to power the setup, making use of its standard vehicle-to-load capability. Day to day, you drive on EV mode. While out and about, it's a 37 kilowatt-hour mobile power bank, producing up to 6 kilowatts. A kettle clicks on, the pan heats up on the electric cooktop, and the campsite comes to life without the need for a generator or an expensive 12-volt aftermarket setup. It is quiet, simple and incredibly convenient, with just the bubbling of the river and the sizzling of bacon to be heard. While the Cannon Alpha Hi4-T is doing the work here, all three vehicles on this trip are capable of the same vehicle-to-load functionality. Leaving the river behind, the landscape opens and the pace begins to change. The track climbs steadily, winding through open country and along exposed ridgelines. This is where the scale of the high country really comes into view, and where the journey itself becomes just as important as the destination. Long climbs, sweeping corners and elevated sections create the perfect backdrop to see each vehicle in its element. Individually, each vehicle has moments to shine. The compact footprint of the Tank 300 PHEV makes it an agile beast off-road. The Tank 500 PHEV ups the level of luxury without giving up any of its terrain tackling credentials. The Cannon Alpha PHEV, proof that a dual-cab ute doesn't have to sacrifice on the comfort of a wagon to offer the utility of a tray. Together, these three vehicles make for an unstoppable convoy, easily traversing each obstacle as it appears on the horizon. As the climb continues, the track narrows and the exposure increases. The ridgeline stretches out ahead with steep drop-offs and expansive views on either side. Select the appropriate off-road modes, engage the diff locks where needed, and let the systems do the work. Thanks to Hi4-T, electric assistance delivers torque exactly when it's needed, smoothing out climbs and maintaining steady progress without drama. The final push leads to Trig Point, the highest point on Blue Rag Range Track, and one of the most spectacular vantage points in the Victorian High Country. From here, the view is simply breathtaking. Mountain ranges roll away in every direction. The track you have just driven is visible stretching back across the ridgeline, and the sense of scale is a sight to behold. Parked at Trig Point, the three vehicles sit against a backdrop that few places in Australia can match. The Tank 300 Hi4-T, Tank 500 Hi4-T and Cannon Alpha Hi4-T have climbed all the way to the top without hesitation, proving that electrified four-wheel drives belong here. This is what GWM's no-compromise electrified four-wheel drive technology is all about. Real capability on some of Australia's most iconic tracks, paired with genuine everyday practicality when the adventure is done.
Can electricity and water mix? If it's a Tank 300, Tank 500, a Cannon Alpha, if it's anything GWM Hi4-T, it certainly can.
From conquering the waters of Crooked River, climbing to heights of Trig Point, and powering a campsite below, GWM's Hi4-T technology is proof that electrification does not have to compromise on true four-wheel drive capability. They absolutely live up to the motto, GWM, go with more.